want to listen live, you can tune in to www.am1240wgbb.com and click on the Listen Live button up at the top right-hand corner of the window. And you can also view the webcam and watch Steve Vaccaro in action as we get to Chapters Wrapped with your host, Steve Vaccaro.
Thank you, Brian. You are the man with the plan back there, and I want to thank you so much for all the work that you do. I know we have a huge show here today, but this is the perfect radio day. It's pouring raining outside, and all you have to do is turn on 1240 WGBB, the oldest radio station here on Long Island, and listen to the Chapters Wrap. We have the musical talent of Donna Dean. We have Christine Keller talking about her program, the Children's Sangha. We have a premier hit single here, Sam Tesh. You'll hear his song, Simply Amazing, and you'll hear from a bunch of students that Christine Keller works with. You'll hear from Chris Campbell's Sports Report, and James D'Elia is making his debut as a sports reporter here. He's from Valley Stream Central High School. He's 15 years old. But before, I got to tell you about this thing. I'm a teacher and I'm a counselor, and usually I'm working with high school and college kids, but my supervisor told me, can you work with kindergartens this week? I said, sure, I can work with kindergartens. I'm a teacher, I can do anything, right? So anyway, he sets me up with this kindergarten class, and I felt like Arnold Schwarzenegger as a kindergarten cop. And they're running around all around the classroom, and so the only thing I could think about besides time out or disciplining them is give them all coloring books. So I gave them coloring books, and everything was going good, except this little boy, Willie, came to me. Willie said, I ain't got no crayons. So I said, Willie, you mean I don't have any crayons? You don't have any crayons. We don't have any crayons. And they don't have any crayons. Do you see what I'm trying to get at, Willie? And Willie said to me, not really, Mr. V. What happened to all the crayons? Oh, my. You know, I got it. You got it. I mean, I'm trying to do the right thing, but I always miss that little piece here. So anyway, here, if you want to join in this love train, 631-888-8811 or 631-888-8812. Before we do anything, we always talk about this day in history. And in 1854, Abraham Lincoln made his first political speech at Illinois State Fair. In 1904, the first day of the New York City subway, 350,000 people ride that subway on 9.1-mile tracks. And the VAC fact for today is in 2013, the average weekday riders are 5.5 million on the New York City subway. That's a big increase from 1904. 1906, the Chicago Cubs, believe this, win their 116th game. Chris can appreciate this. 116-36 with a winning percentage of 763. Amazing. The Cubs haven't seen that in over 100 years. 1918, musical Sometime with Mae West premieres in New York City. 1922, for the first time, entire World Series broadcast over radio, WJZ and WGY. 1922, Protocol of Geneva signed, Austria gains independence. 1931, Dick Tracy, on this date, comic strip by Chester Gould debuts. 1933, Esquire magazine is first published. 1940, Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini confer at the Brenner Pass in Alps. 1943, German occupiers forbid flying of kites. 6-month jail sentence. Ooh, that's rough there. We're going to skip right ahead. 1963, Hurricane Flora kills 6,000 people in Cuba. And moving right along, this day in history, October 4th, 1981, Meadowlands Arena opens in New Jersey. 1991, NHL New York Rangers trade Bernie Nichols to Edmonton for Mark Messier. That was the beginning of that Stanley Cup run. 2001, Barry Bonds hits his 70th home run, tying Mark McGwire for the most home runs in a single season. And in 2012, Formula One legend, race car driver Michael Schumacher retires. And again, as we do, celebrity birthdays. Derrick Rose, NBA basketball player for the Chicago Bulls, he turns 25 today on October 4th. Susan Sarandon, actress, turns 67 today. And Alicia Silverstone, another actress, turns 37 today. A couple announcements I'd like to make. On October 7th, this Tuesday, is a mega job fair. Veterans admission start at 9 a.m., general admission 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Nassau County Veterans Memorial Coliseum, free parking and admission. It's a job fair we're still in a recession. In Nassau County, it's hard for people to get jobs. Last year, there was over 13,000 people that showed up at this event. I'm sure there's going to be 13,000 more people. And just a few tips there. Arrive in a positive attitude if you're trying to get a job. Have a career center